Hello, and welcome to today's video. Today we're swatching the Salty Mermaid. This was a gift with purchase for ordering on Black Friday. I initially thought the name of the polish referenced the tavern in the third act of Baldur's Gate 3. But no, it references some companion chatter about a raunchy book they love. Apparently it requires both Will and Shadowheart to be in the party. I have to admit to not taking Will out very often because he tends to dislike my choices. Because of that, I never got this dialogue in any of my playthroughs. My theory is that this polish is comprised of two types of flakes. One moves from blue through silver, and the other is pink through gold. In the first coat, I think you get an idea of what I think are the two types of flake. One is the larger pink flakes, which in this light can occasionally flash over to orange. And the bulk of the polish is the smaller silver flakes, which flash over to baby blue and a little bit of gold. If you saw this polish and thought of Same Lilac, me too. I took it out of my stash to have a look, and they are similar. This will have to go on the formal comparison list. In a nutshell, Salty Mermaid does not have reflective glitter. It is also composed mostly of flakes. There is a pale blue base color that I could only be certain I saw when I removed it. In the Salty Mermaid, I think the flake mixture tends from baby blue to pink mostly, but Same Lilac moves from a slightly dustier blue to a chartreuse and gold. Sadly, for the second coat, I both forget to paint in the lines and to check if I'm centered in the frame. At least I managed to stay on camera, even if barely. Once again, I'm saved by a cleanup brush. This is opaque in two coats. I still have two little red stains on my index finger thanks to South, and at no point could I see those beneath two coats of this polish. I did take a very long look at my thumb just to make sure, and even days later, I'm still satisfied with this in two coats. This is my New Year's manicure. I originally had other polishes picked out that I was going to film, but I looked through my Black Friday order and realized this polish was a bit of an odd man out. I had no new polish I thought would look good or sane with this one, so I decided to wear it with an older polish. I also thought it was shiny enough to work for a New Year's look. That's how we got here. In the sun, you can see this polish has some shifts. I will say there is an interesting optical illusion in this polish. It is the vibrant green at the sides of my nails. I was playing around off camera and realized that this green isn't present when you separate your fingers. So this is created by the light from one fingernail reflecting off of the other. This will occur in other full hand shots in this video. However, the aqua shift isn't an illusion. You can see it well when I'm at the right, but as I move around to the left, the green disappears and you can see the pale blue. The pink flakes aren't changing much in this lighting, so they operate as a disruption to the blue flakes. When I raise my fingers, I can see some pink. But even in this bright light, I cannot see the two red stains near the end of my index finger. And we're going to move to a sun to shade shot. We start out by the window where it looks quite baby blue with a lilac background. It becomes more silver as I lower my fingers. I think you can only see the pink flakes distinctly when they are lowered. When I move to the left, it takes on a little more of a seafoam coloring, having a little more green in it. When we get to the shade, you can see why I think this is a foil polish. It is very shiny and burnished. And this is where it truly looks aqua. The pink flakes are there, but look more muted. When I raise my fingers in the shade, I think the lights in the background make it look more gold. And there is some element of gold to the flakes, but maybe not that much. I threw in an extra shot for indirect light. The sky was still cloudy when I took this. I thought it showed the golden tones really well. When I move around to the left, the pink takes on more of a peach feeling, with just a little more orange to the pink than we've seen to this point. And the blue flakes are very silver here. There is some subtle mint as I move back around to the right. For some reason, when I saw this polish, it reminded me of Viking jewelry. It uses filigree and granulation to create woven designs and series of tiny metal dots. They loved 3D elements and intricate curved lines in their art. Something about the texture and color of this polish reminds me of those silver pieces. This also made me think of the blue-gray gnatcatcher, which has a back that nicely matches the blue and silver of the polish. They also happen to be one of my favorite bird body plants, round with stick legs. Finally, for the artificial lights, we're pointed at the window and it is very aqua with some silver. I think the pink is basically not visible. As I move to the left toward the artificial lights, the other set of flakes takes charge. The orange and gold are now in their full glory, and they flip over to pink here and there. The false green is back because the light is bouncing off of one nail onto the other, but otherwise, it looks more silver in artificial light. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so that I can shrink myself down and live a happy hermit life within a forest made of carpet fibers. Please enjoy a throwback clip of my chipmunk in the summer, exploring where I took out an old vegetable box.
Was this the best time ever? Is it time to dig, Chippy?